Hey there, oil cans. Hey everyone, it's John, the electrical expert 41. Welcome to my live stream today. Today, I'm going to be this live stream. I might decide to do some things at the end that might not have to do with what this live stream was currently, what I meant this live stream to currently be about, but that's still a good thing either way. Uh, Today, I'm going to be doing some edits, switches around, and some more Lego building. But also, I'll do some add-ons and some edits. A little bit ago, I took down a few things inside. I took down one of my castles, buildings. Took out a couple of my LED lanterns. And now in this one, I'm gonna try to do something that gets even more interesting. I'm just kind of gonna wing this one though, because I'm not sure exactly how to do this one, but I'll do my best. Anyway, unfortunately today too, again, I'm not going to be able to do background music or on moments when I'm not talking as much, when I'm doing more building, or more like focusing and less talk. I'm not going to be able to do background music today again for a bunch of different reasons, and I'm sorry about that. I'll try to make this stay interesting. Hopefully it doesn't get boring. I'll do my best. Uh Anyway, let's get started. Let me see if I can aim the camera down on a slant so all of you can see what I'm doing today. I don't know. Trying to scooch this back so everybody can see. I guess that's good. Main part is that you'll be able to see what I'm doing, mainly. I just cannot tell if it's blurry or not. Lately, some people say that my camera is blurry off and on, and some say that it has a clear picture. I hope that it's coming through clearly, but on my end, I cannot tell for sure. Let's just give it a try, see how this goes. Now I took the inside out of this castle too, so let's see. Now I could put this in here again. You know what? Let's do that. Let's put that one in like that. Let's see if I can put in a couple of these candles. You know what? That might look a little. Here, let me take one of those out. Maybe I'll do that. Thing is, though, with these candles, You know what? I don't know. Maybe I'll... You know what? I'm just gonna disregard the candles right now at this moment. Let's work our way with the reds. Let's try this. Let's see. Let's see if I can make a little base. Now, can't guarantee this will... I don't know. I don't know if this will turn out or not. Now it's just getting complicated. You know what? This isn't gonna work. It might just be better off just for me to do this. Just for me to use this in the center like this. I have kind of a feeling that I'm going to be doing all this putting all these Legos together and all that, and then I'm going to get done with this, and then I'm going to look at it, and I'm going to be thinking, and then I'm gonna have to take it all apart and decide to do something else with it, because well, maybe it'll turn out all right. We'll see. It's just as of this moment, it's kind of looking like, and with the amount of Lego pieces that I had to use up already just to do these long pieces right here. I'm hoping I'll have enough pieces, Legos and pieces to be able to do all this. So I'm going to try to build a base all the way around. We'll see how we do. Looks like I'm down to having to. Looks like I'm already down to having to switch color patterns again already. I can't tell if this is like all really good in the center or not. I'm gonna have to stand. I just got to stand to do this. I couldn't see over this big wall that big wall I'm at right there. Let's see here. Trying to see if I have this. Well, so far so good. Starting to have second thought whether I should have. Starting to have second thought whether I should have done openings all the way around in here, or using these little bars, and then make like little gaps in between so it looks like a big lantern all the way across. Unfortunately, though, I don't think I have enough of those, but also that would be very hard for me to get around and then keep together without falling apart. Having to work over these, well, I guess not really work over those, but like I meant like to get around those. about these like all falling apart. I didn't mean work around those. I just meant it's hard for my arm. It would be hard for my arm to get up there and around. All right. This. So craving my tea right now. I might take a short little second break in a second and have two of my small bottles of my my pure leaf tea. Actually, I really like that, how that looks. I guess what I might as well just do now is work, or not work again, but like, sorry I keep saying that. But I mean, like, see if I can anchor this down. And I can use two red. Like that. Use a little bit more pink. A little bit more pink. There we go. Now it matches. Now, I don't know. Maybe I should just keep going up really high on this. And then I guess what I could do now is I could take these bars. I could take these little bars right here. These little bar sticks, and I could keep going in a big pattern right in front of here. Or I could enclose this Or the other thing I could do, I have another idea of what I could do, actually. However, I don't know if that looks as appealing. Uh, Gotta get kind of creative. Guess what I could do. Man, this is complicated. Um, could have closed this off and made like this look like a cage or something with bars. I keep wondering if I should just keep going up on the top with this. Or I gotta think about that. I'm not sure. Wow, I'm getting warm, or I'm getting cold. I'm gonna I'm gonna turn the heater on in a second. Actually, let me get some of this out of the way before I do so. Hopefully, this stuff isn't gonna like overheat. I don't think. I think that's a little bit higher overboard though. I'm gonna drink some tea a second. I don't know. Guess I could have brought this back further to the back, but I guess the best way to do it is just take some of these, experiment, and see how this ends up looking. Personally, don't know what I think yet. To me, I kind of think it looks kind of strange. All right. Let's see how this looks. All right, I'll put that back together. Let's see how this looks. Uh, I think it still looks a little strange. Let's see. Let's see now what this looks like if I were to add every few feet or every couple of inches. Oh man, my stomach is going in. My stomach is going in turmoil right now. The hardest part sometimes, oh, when you're when you're live streaming or sometimes other situations you might be in, and if your stomach goes in turmoil or other, the worst part is not if it happens when you're live streaming or doing something that you need to be doing or you can't sometimes the feeling like for feeling like you can't do or anything about it at that time except to keep standing there and just deal with it as best as you can. It's kind of like the situation that I'm kind of feeling in at this moment right now actually. Like that feeling that I need to use the restroom and all that really bad and I can't do anything about it or because I'm live streaming right now and I don't want to mess up the live stream either. So, and I don't want to, and I don't want to put it on mute or pause or anything. So, So I got no choice but to just deal with it. I like that. I like the way this looks. I mean, I know sometimes I've had times on well live stream where I had to quickly use the restroom real quick, or and that's kind of like a different story. Oh, that's kind of a different situation if you're going to be real quick and all that. But if you're in a situation where you have to use the restroom and it's going to take a while and your stomach is in turmoil and all that, like what I'm feeling like right now, and it's going to be like enough a length of time that's going to confuse everybody, or that might make the live stream kind of crash and everything. Then there's not a lot that you can do as well as you can help it anyway. Um, Now back to enough about that topic though. I'm sorry about that. But anyway, now to what I was talking about. Back here, should I make this in the back right here, or just a big straight wall? I'm just worried it might look more like a doll's, like a place or something. You know what? It can't. It's not gonna hurt. To just try this. Let's try it. Let's see if I can make this back here a wall. Actually, I'm trying to see if you. Uh, Let me turn this actually and see. Also, you can see what I'm doing. Oh yeah, now you should be able to see this. Let me just bring it a little bit closer up, so you can hopefully see what I'm doing. I just know I'm probably not going to have a lot of blocks for this. I'll be lucky if I'll have enough parts to be able to do any of this wall, and then have anything left over by the time I get done with that wall. I didn't mean I didn't mean building the wall. I just meant like if I might have to step aside in a few. I might have to step aside in a few and take some chewables and Tums or something in a sec for my stomach. Uh, hurts to bend. Some Legos just fell and like bounced up and rolled on the floor, and I had to bend over and try to pick those up off the floor. That really helped my stomach a lot. Having to bend like all that far forward and all that, and try to pick this up off the floor, but it is what it was. All right. What I'd like to try to do eventually is get like some Harry Potter Legos or some Harry Potter characters. Actually, could be fun to get too. Although one thing I've started to notice with online Lego ordering, trying to find every single part in big bulk, even online, to what you to the amount of pieces, and including picking your own pieces to whatever you want, and however much bulk and quantity or something that you need. It's not easy. All right. Now I'm going to try this. I'm going to try adding. Oh. I guess I could do one more layer. Why not? All right. Now, I guess I might as well just use these up. I'm working with the loose, all old, all Lego blocks. Now, thing is, if I don't anchor these down tight, it's going to, well, we'll see. It might not do what I'm concerned that it will. So far, it looks like it's turning out better than I thought. So that's a good thing. Trying to push these down nice and tightly, so they're nice and snug. Just don't know how. I just don't know if this is going to look funny or not. Well, all right. I might just do one more row of this, and then we can figure out. We can figure out what to do. Or not. Maybe I should just do one more row. Huh. Shocking that like every time I think that that it's about good, I notice it's not quite. Yeah, that should be good. Now for the back. Now for the back of these bars on the back wall. Let's see what this looks like. I'm trying to get these. I'm trying to make sure these are straight. Sometimes it's hard to hold these in place. Oh, because these like to fall out a lot or fall in, depending on what people think that they do. But let's see here. I guess I got no choice now, but to go with some of this blue. I mean, it looks nice. It still looks like a nice color. All right. All right, that looks good, I think, for this part up there. Let's turn this around. See see what else we can do with this. This nifty little tower castle. I wonder if I should add a couple of these over here in this corner. If I went all the way around, it might look cool too. I could always take these. I could always take all these fairy lights out of this can, and then just stuff them all back there, like inside, and just fill this whole entire, and then make all this look like to give it more decor, I guess. Or Or I could try this. Oh my goodness. Has to be so flipping high. Together a second. Just bear with me. I don't know if I'm going to have enough of these or not. I'm trying to make sure that they look straight. So when you're doing these, you don't want these, you want to twist these. You don't want them to be, you don't want these to look crooked in any sort of way. You don't want it to look like a crooked sixpence. Looks like I still need one more on here. And these and each one of these pieces take forever, bit by bit, to make these long sticks, one by one, if you're going to do several of them. And if you're trying to put those together ahead of time, I've hurt my thumbs recently putting these things together. All right, like that. Now, I guess I could do a couple of these. A few more on this side. All right, I'm out of those. Let's put this aside for the moment now to go of all these other cool buildings. Let's see what we can do right here. I might just put another like candle inside of there. Just gonna see if I can get some paints together. I'm not enjoying all this drainage draining down my throat right now constantly. That's the kind of stuff right there. It's not only is that nasty, but if you swallow too much drainage and all that, or it can actually irritate your stomach, it can irritate your throat, and it can cause nausea and all that other miserable. Allergies too are only going to get worse as like spring comes. Sometimes though, if people have noticed that like sometimes allergy season, like spring and summer, Oh, it gets worse. Some people say it's worse in the fall for some people with outdoor allergies, which most people do have seasonal allergies. But also, sometimes a good indicator can also be like, how much worse allergies are going to be, like also how the seasons behave. Like, let's say, like, let's for an example, this year again, like all of a sudden, the last few years have been acting here in Michigan, where I'm from. Uh, the Right now it's not even like it's not even April yet. Uh, it's it's only March 8th today. That's not even all considered like spring season yet. Technically, lately we've been having it's been looking like spring, acting like spring, looking like like either a summer fall, like a summer Florida fall or something. And like looking out the window too. Right now it's bright and sunny out. Things on the ground are coming out, are growing, coming out of the ground and bloom. I see greens looking and acting like spring and kind of impersonating, like real actual spring season. And also, next week, for a couple of days, it's going to be way up. Like one day is 69 degrees, one day or 1 or 2 days it's showing in the 70s, acting and doing things that our seasons shouldn't be doing yet. Uh, Spring season is considered May. It shouldn't even like technically like be acting, looking and acting anything like spring yet until May. May season is usually like when it should start warming up and when the temperatures outside should reach up in the 60s and seven in like the bottom 70s. Like technically right now, like we shouldn't even be like having we should be like still having like snow. It should still be snowing. We should still have snow on the ground yet and snow showers. It should still be like freezing cold yet. And it shouldn't even be like or anywhere in the 60s or the 50s yet at all. More like all the 30s and possibly the lower 40s maybe, but it shouldn't even be anywhere like near the end of the 40s or range or the 50s or 60s, and especially not the 70s yet. It's not normal. Some people try to say that that's normal for Michigan, but like it's really not. Especially by all the things I remembered all the years from growing up and all that. Our seasons are just really messed up nowadays. All of a sudden, the last few years, they're not looking right. They're not acting correctly. The temperatures are not like stable anymore the way that they used to be, even in our winter seasons, which we hardly even have like winter seasons anymore. Well, as it is, more and more our winter seasons are almost like acting like they're getting erased almost. And the temperatures don't stay stable anymore. Sometimes even that looks and acts like a Florida fall season or spring season without leaves on the trees. But particularly in the winters around here, you shouldn't even be seeing the twigs on the trees. You shouldn't even be like seeing the grass. While walking in the neighborhoods, you shouldn't even see like the concrete or the pavement or like the streets. They should be covered in white snow. And it should we should be having like all those massive in the throughout the winters, massive like blizzards, massive snowstorms with a bunch of anywhere from a bunch of inches to a few feet of snow. Or and sometimes it should be snowing all day or all evening and all night, blowing and drifting snow, howling winds, all this other. Unfortunately, Michigan doesn't seem to have any of that anymore. Nowadays, anyway. if we get anything at all anymore, it usually just acts like like an extended fall season here in Michigan, or it acts or looks like a or it looks like spring or like or like a Florida fall season. Or in a lot of times it's either just partly sunny, cloudy, or whatever. Rarely ever does anything else anymore, and then the temperatures don't stay stable. And then we go on to our hot, sticky, hot, or excessively hot, like summer seasons nowadays. All of a sudden here in Michigan, that act like like Florida summers, or like a desert now, where it's always so extremely hot and sticky, and every single flipping day, every day, all the time, to the degree that the enjoyment of the outdoors, or even trying to have anything to do with the outdoors, is pretty pointless, useless. And summers that don't even like belong in like Michigan anymore. Kind of takes away the whole point of like Michigan even having summer seasons anymore. The way that they've been acting all of a sudden continuously, uh, all of a sudden the last few years. I remember all the years from growing up. We had these nice, normal, fun, enjoyable, and the outdoors was fun and enjoyable. And we had these nice, cooler, normal summers, summer seasons, and also at the end of summer seasons, they left on time. Also, and each season was its own and acted like they were supposed to. Not anymore. Or here in Michigan, nowadays, not only like or half or like every single day practically, are they like a hot, like excessively like hot, extreme like Florida, like summer, or like a hot desert that doesn't even belong in Michigan, but it's so hot that it makes the outdoors like pretty pointless and useless every single flipping day, every day, all the time, and then that you can't even enjoy or have anything to do with even enjoying getting out in the outdoors anymore. Uh, and then you could try to go to a lake for the day and go swimming, but it's so flipping hot like all the time that the lakes are too warm to enjoy swimming in. So you can't even enjoy that anymore. And then our summers take forever to leave. And it's impossible to get rid of. Or at the end of our summer seasons, when they're supposed to be long gone and leave, and just beat it and get out of Michigan. Oh, they take forever to leave. They overstay, they wear out their welcome and get old so fast. And everybody's like all like so excited for it to leave. And then by the time that it finally leaves, Michigan, oh, then it's gone like for whoever knows how long, and then for a short time, and then all of a sudden, early fall season, or I mean, early spring, or way before, like it's doing now. It's only like it's not even in the middle of March yet, and already it's going up in the 60s, up in the up in the 70s, doing things it shouldn't be doing, and and it's already like wearing out its welcome before like spring even starts, and everybody's going to be sick of it before it even gets officially gets here. And then and when, like I said, it comes back early now. Technically, like I used to, like I said, a bunch of neighbors and I have talked about it before, and we all talked about how what our seasons all acted like, and especially our summer seasons, and how we used to love them all the years growing up. Not anymore, the way that they act. And then shockingly, some people like to try to go to Florida to get away from winter season. Well, there's not much anymore. Like some people that can't stand the cold. Well, people out there now, including a lot of neighbors of mine, a lot of friends that I know, and so forth, have a new appreciation for some of the winter, or for some of the winter season anyway around here. That's whatever's left of it. Some of them are glad, that to get away from all some of the other seasons. Around here, nobody misses like summer seasons anymore. When they're gone, everybody's glad and almost like celebrating. Especially, like I said, especially summer seasons here in Michigan nowadays, it will get old very, very fast. Now, this is coming along. It's coming along better than I thought. Sure hope I have enough of these little blocks left over though to do a top window up there. And again, I hope you don't mind like the windows. I mean, I hope you don't mind like the way I have the angle and the aim that I have uh my screen like kind of tilted downward like that. Uh the reason I do that is because otherwise it's gonna I've had complaints before by a bunch of my members and fans that have told me off and on that they about it going in and out or blurry or and that's like something that I don't really want, but also I want people to be able to see everything that I'm doing on a perfect angle. In some of my other live streams, or when I had the camera just pointing straight, I noticed that like people, when I replayed some of my saved live streams back, I was not impressed seeing that like people could see my hands, but they couldn't see what I was doing in the back walls or like what's hidden. And I wanted like everybody to be able to see all the way around. So that's why I decided to do it the way that I just did. All right. I might not even be able to put the window up above the way that it's starting to look right now. I'll be lucky if I'm even able to. And some other things I'm starting to notice too is that I'm running out of like a lot of the parts too that I need. I don't know. Let's try this. Let's go with the. I'm just gonna try to give this a try a sec. Thing is, once I'm out of these big blocks that I need right here, it's gonna make like all building a lot harder. Because I'm only gonna have like leftover, and I can continue to keep on like paying so much and ordering and like buying so many Legos, like to add on to all my other Legos, on and on and on, like I've been doing. But it seems like I still keep running out. Yep. Just like I'm running out right now. Some of these. I guess I could just put another door up here. Put another Get a few of these purple in there. Then, then after this one comes another tricky part. I probably actually shouldn't be saying that tricky part just yet. It might not, it might actually not end up being as tricky as I'm thinking at the moment, but all right. We'll start with the white. Goodness. Well, trying to think what I'm gonna. Oh, trying to think if I can find some characters. I got to try to find some characters. Put like some blue in here. When I get done with these last few like rows, or when I get done with these Lego pieces in my tub, I'm gonna check and see what I have left. And then I could talk about I could start talking about like more characters, or like what we should make the characters doing with this building, and ideas that people might have. Unfortunately, usually after each one of my live streams with Lego building and other, I have to take all these Legos apart, unfortunately, and try to save a little bit of money. Uh, but also so I have enough like Legos to be able to like reuse over and over again, or so I can have Legos to build like use for my next like Lego building like live streams. Although I don't always plan on like on doing Lego or building live streams or things that have to do with Lego, but lately for a while now I've all of a sudden been doing Lego building or live streams and things that have to do with Legos. And it's really been starting to kind of like really like pull me in or into something that I've really started really getting into and enjoying. Oh. part of it came from my best friend, the Brit Guru. Uh, and you can, if not already, you can check out his YouTube channel. He has a lot of videos on his YouTube. He's on Discord as well. And also you can check out his Lego videos and all as well, and also his YouTube channel. All you got to do is type in the search the Brit Guru, and it should pop right up. He does a lot of Lego builds and all kinds of fun things too. Although his is a little more advanced than mine. He has so many Legos from over all the years that he pretty much owns like some more Legos than anybody would even know what to do with. Or you should see what his place looks like. Seems like soon, the way things are going, he's going to need like 2, 3 extra rooms. Oh, he could never run out of Legos. I can say that much. I mean, maybe he probably still could, but I've never seen him run out of Legos before. Thing sometimes that I've always wondered is, oh, sorry about that. I meant to say, the thing that I've always wondered is how he can keep on affording to buy more and more Legos with everything else too. Like, I can barely even keep up with all the amounts of extra money that to keep buying more parts and pieces and accessories for Legos. So I wonder how he's able to do it. All right. Here's a window here's a door down here. If I could get the window open, that would be, yeah. That's right, Legos, just fall apart on me. Yeah, just fall in. That's right. Just fall in on me. Fall apart, Legos. Flimsy Lego, all pieces up on the top. Yeah, just go ahead and just fall in. This piece right here, we'll have some. Well, we'll make a little ledge right here on this window right here of the top of this building right here above the door, so people can, like, if they want, they can have the option of going out the window and stepping on that ledge and jumping off for some members that come into that building. I meant, that feel like they just want to jump off, or if Buzz decides to jump off, then he'll have the option. Or if he decides to fly out another window like he did in the movie Toy Story, then this window right here is always an option. Anyway, that's about all that I can think of at the moment. Well, we're talking. I might as well show you the rest of my. Oh, yeah, there it is. The rest of my Lego builds. You know what? Maybe I will put another door up here too. Because Buzz and a bunch of other members might like having one more accessory up on top of the building, a door. I just decided to put one more door way up on the top of the building. Or and or not. But I thought, because Buzz Lightyear might decide, that he wants to go out the door from higher up, and jump out of the building. And that way, like, people that like, guests that come into that building will know they have that option, and that they're more than welcome to if that's what they want to do. Now, anyway, for the castle, anyway, I really like how all that turned out. Anyway, I would like to hear from all of you. Uh, what would you like to see next in my next live stream? If I do another Lego build or another Lego live stream, whatever I decide to do Lego wise, I'm kind of almost thinking I might just I don't know if I don't do another Lego live stream. That's the difficult part, knowing like what I should try to do next. What kind of things would everybody else take interest in? Because I don't want to do something that some people might find boring, or that they might not want to watch, or if they want to see something, would rather be seeing and watching something else. But that's sometimes like a very hard part of pre-planning ahead of time, or the night before I'm planning a live stream, or where I'm like kicking back in bed or getting things ready and taking like so much time, or spending like a lot of my money, or spare money even, that I really like have that I should be using for, when it comes to, because everybody has to do something for a living, everybody has to have money for, but then on top of it, I try to do everything I can to make some spare to build a to take a little bit of like time to spend money on more Legos and other things for live streams, well, for everybody. And I also try to make time with everything else. On top of it, I try to take all this time and hard work and effort and also preparing. And when I'm laying in bed at night or getting things ready for the next day's live stream, oh, I'm thinking about what kind of things will people be interested in? What kind of things, it's just all those things to think about. And you like, though, the other thing that like that sometimes that like to think about is, hopefully everybody will appreciate you back. Hopefully everybody will appreciate all the time and hard work and effort that you put into uh, everything that you do, including for your live streams and all that, and that, well, a lot of members will want to join and stay and watch your whole entire live stream start to finish, but that you'll also get a lot of good feedback, comments, compliments, and positivity back and forth, and that people will let you know that they appreciate you and that they value your time and your hard work and effort as well, is a good thing to hear. But you want to know that people are also interested, and you want to know that you're not just wasting your time and all that. or time that you or extra time you put and take into things that you might not actually have, but you try to do whatever to try to make some of that extra time to get to your live streams and all that too. Anyway, let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, or any feedback to anything I said in this live stream or that I asked everyone. Unfortunately, I'm out of Lego accessories, so that I'm not able to use at the moment to build, to add or edit or do anything with unless I take some things apart. But what I think I'm going to have to do, unfortunately, after this live stream, so I have Legos to build a build for my next. And I may take time today and get the chance to do one more live stream today, a second one. I don't know when my next live stream today, if at all, will be. I'm hoping sometime this afternoon, but I might just decide I might take a chance. Actually, no, this evening and tonight. I probably will not be live streaming. Later tonight. My best friend, the Brit Guru, and I, oh, have some very important things that we're going to be doing tonight. That all of us as humans should be taking time and doing. That are even more important than these live streams. Uh, so I won't be able to I probably will not be on live streaming tonight, later tonight. But this afternoon, I might be able to do one more live stream. I'll take some of these other Legos apart and see what we could do from there. Anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and maybe I'll see you all in my next live stream later this afternoon. Uh, and also, if you liked all this live stream and what you saw, please give me the thumbs up, like, compliment, and if you are not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe, click on that bright shiny bell, and set your notifications to all so you get notifications when I make new videos and also when I go live. Oh, and also don't forget to give me the thumbs up and feel free to comment below and let me know what you think or any questions you have. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you in my next live stream.